Welcome to Thelia, Flame Oracle. Hello, welcome in. So before I begin to pull cards, I want to share with you what Spirit showed me. I was thinking about the movie Lucy. In the movie, she goes back to an origin point, and I had a realization that what I saw, it wasn't cosmic, it was hominid. She met herself. It was like two beings across time meeting at the same axes. And it hit me. That's what we are. We are the prototypes, the early bodies still alive in us. We phase into them, they phase into us. Maybe they hopped, maybe they crouched, and now we dance salsa, we write, we anoint. The gestures evolved, but the flame is continuous. So the question I am bringing to this reading is, what wisdom from these prototypes is crossing over to us now? What wants to meet us at the axes of the infinity loop? And to explore this great cosmic yet earthbound question, we will be diving into 6 cards. And the first card will look at the prototype flame. The first card is the gift from our ancestral self, the prototype flame body. What is it handing forward to us? Card 2 represents avatar. This second card shows how that flame lives in us now in our present avatar body. Card 3, the axes. Here is a crossing point where they meet, the mirror, the recognition. Card 4, the gesture. This one shows us the embodied action, how we can actually move this flame through our body. And lastly, card 5, the echo. And this last card is the echo from our future self, the flame that looks back at us the way we look back at Lucy. All right, let's begin this reading. Ancestors, spirit guides, mighty beings of unconditional love and divine service, we invoke you into this space to preside over and to help us with interpreting these messages. Prototype flame, the gift from our ancestral self, the prototype flame body, what is it handing forward to us now? And we have Pinocchio in the reverse. It is possible that in physical feature that we carry the noses of our ancestors. This could also be someone who has some level of synesthesia. You may be able to pick up codes through smells and tastes. You may be from a line of individuals that have a very prominent type of nose as well. Someone here could be getting a nose job. The most serious undercurrent of this is that it seems that we may have an ancestral undercurrent of fibbing, not telling the truth, creating illusions, or storytelling. The prototype flame in card 1 for Pinocchio in the reversed is clearing up smoky mirrors and illusions around what our truth really looks like. Again, I'm getting very strong impulses towards making changes to the physical body. If you are having, is it neoplasty work done? You may have had struggles regarding your identity. Maybe you've wanted to separate yourself from someone, or you have had issues with digesting certain features that you carry. Let's see for card 2. Let's see how this prototype flame around identity, gift, tale telling, our ability to use our noses as well to sense things. Let's see in what area of your life this is impacting you. Someone is having surgery. We have Botox. Someone's definitely having surgery here. So this present prototype flame that is centered around your identity, around possibly inflating things, you are stepping into an inverted reality. And the present avatar is one that is going through change. On the physical plane, this may very well, and I do feel that very strongly coming through. Someone here is having surgery. You could be looking to reduce your profile on your nose. Someone here may not like the dip or the bridge on their noses. How does this flame live in you now? It is pronounced. It's inflated. It has now become something that almost has its own postal code or administration, I'm hearing. You could have gone through massive transformation here. You could have had to fight as well for your sense of identity. And now, with Botox, you are moving in a very unapologetic way about who you are and how you show up to others. I'm seeing you putting on a show. I'm seeing you being not necessarily over the top, but you're definitely not hiding. Card 3, the axes. This is a crossing point, the mirror, the recognition. What is it that you saw back in time? We have remote. Wow. Hmm. Mm. Aha. Okay. Someone here could have, so you've had issues with your identity, and there was either looking at old family videos or looking at family photos. There was talk here around, oh, look, see, your nose or your chin looks just like so and so. You could have been looking at baby pictures. And this was a point where you saw the truth of who you are. For some of you, with this card in the reverse, you actually could be looking at reversing an aspect of your own identity that you sought to either hide from, bury, or erase altogether. Someone here may have had a struggle with being truthful about possibly your life experiences. You could have found yourself being more in a Seven of Cups, High Priestess, Chariot, the Fool, Seven of Swords kind of energy. You could, when you tell stories about where you've been and what you've done, you throw confetti and a little bubbly on top. You do a bit. So you could have gone through a part of your life that you weren't necessarily happy, proud of, and you could have inflated aspects of it. Let's look at card 4. Card 4 shows us the embodied action and how we can move this through our body. A 25-hour power. This is more than enough. This is being amped up. This is being a reservoir of energy. This is the sun on steroids. The sun on Botox. $25-hour power. There is a notability here about your energy. You could be feeling, I'm hearing power lines and the zing sound of that power lines make. So you could be feeling quite heightened, very, very energized, even maybe to the point of having issues sleeping. So now we may be looking at hitting the gym, engaging in activities, dancing, but finding a way to expend this energy. Hmm. Mm. Okay. Someone here could be tied to a particular industry. You could be in the film industry. And someone here could be age 25, age 52. The 25-year-old could be thinking of amping up physical features for staying power in the industry. And the 52-year-old is thinking of gaining longevity, staying power, and still being marketable. Let's look at card 5, the Echo. And this card is the last card. It is the echo from your future self that looks back at you the way we look back at Lucy. This future aspect of self. Tell us of this echo. The way that we eat, the way we feed ourselves. We could be watching, someone here could be going through extensive testing. Oh my goodness, guys, come on. Who is this that's going to the doctor and not telling the truth about how they're feeling? There's an energy here that is not being honest about what they are experiencing in their bodies. And this could be tied to the echo, the one of the strongest echoes throughout any civilization and any archaeological prompting that a seeker may choose to run along with, and that is, how did we eat? How did we source ourselves? How did we survive? So we could be looking at revamping our diet. We could be doing testing as well. We could be doing testing, looking into our biometric makeup. We could be looking at blood count, cell count. We could be looking at plasma in the body. Plasma, 25-hour power with the energy of the sun. So we could be having issues here with our energy. And this adventure that Spirit is calling you towards is go back in time to the root of your root. We could be saying no to eating modern food, or even no to having been open to eating foods from other cultures. But we could be realizing that our own biometric makeup needs something of a different vibration and calibration. This is coming full circle. Again, having gone through these cards, this physical feature, the prototype flame that makes you up. Listen, if you are overweight, don't be telling people how you're a big bone. There's no such thing. Bone is bone. Don't be listen, don't do that. That big bone thing is a lie. It's a lie that keeps you stuck. It's a lie that masks itself as an excuse, but it's only a tangled web. Uh, if the doctor is giving you orders about what to eat, then I would suggest you follow them, seeing that you probably haven't taken responsibility over your own body. So either you do or you don't. Like, either you're going to tell yourself what to do, you're going to be informed about how your body works, or you're going to listen to people and what they tell you. So in closing out this reading, let's do a quick exercise. Tracing the infinity loop in the air and whispering, "We are the same flame, phase to phase." We are the same flame, phase to phase. Ashe. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Until next read, take care. If you felt the flame, it wasn't just a message, it was memory. This is Thelia, Dragon Seer, Phoenix born, voice and stolen, truth untamed. Leave only if your soul has had enough. But if you're still burning, come back. And remember, the dragons They're always watching.